Hello, Dr. Aston.
Hello, Nora. Welcome. So, how's this week been?
Oh, hard. Really hard. Trevor was waiting outside work again today. Said he'd been there all day. He asked me again to run away with him. Says if I don't, he'll kill himself.
And do you believe him?
I don't know. He always says that, but maybe this time he means it, so maybe I should. And it's my fault, really. I must have encouraged him.
Do you think you encouraged him?
Well, not really. I always told him I wasn't interested. But like he says, I was probably using psychology on him. So perhaps I owe it to him to do what he wants. I don't know. What do you think?
What do you think?
No, but really, what do you think, Dr. Aston? I really need some advice.
Well, Nora, you know I can't tell you what to do. It's your decision. What I can do is help you explore it. For instance, when you contemplate running away with Trevor, what feelings do you have about your husband?
I know. I know Patrick would be heartbroken. But the thing is, he's so loving and nice, he'll find someone else easily and they'll be happy. Whereas Trevor, you know, with his tempers and everything, he might not find anyone else.
Yeah. And what about your children?
Well, Trevor says I can bring one of them with us. But only one, because he needs the other back seat for his wolfhound. She gets sick if she rides in the boot. But that'll be quite good, probably, because then Patrick and me will have one of the children each, so that's fair.
Right. Of course, it's possible Patrick would go to court.
Yeah, well, that's why we're going to go on the run. Trevor's already moved out of his house and burnt it down. And he's going to follow his dream of getting a job in a travelling fairground. And until then, we'll just sleep in the car. I mean, when I say it out loud like this, it sounds a bit stupid. But when Trevor says it, it all makes sense.
Does it?
So what do you think I should do?
I really can't tell you what to do.
Oh, I wish you could.
Yep, so do I. But I can't. I can only guide you towards what feels right to you. What feels right, and not what feels completely insane.
Well, neither of them feel right. I mean, staying with Patrick makes me feel happy and relieved and stops me feeling sick because I love him and he loves me.
That's interesting.
But it means upsetting Trevor. Whereas running away with Trevor makes me feel panicky and I cry a bit, but I wouldn't have to say no to him. So maybe I should run away with Trevor.
OK, well, before you decide...
I think I have decided.
Before you decide, here's a technique. Imagine yourself a week from now if you've chosen to go with Trevor. So you and your daughter are living in Trevor's car with his wolfhound as he drives around, avoiding the police and hoping to run into a travelling fair to join.
Yeah.
Yeah, OK. Now picture how you might be feeling. Do you feel regretful, worried about your kids, sorry for Patrick? Do you feel like the pattern of self-sabotage we've talked about here for years has re-established itself at all? Or do you feel, and this is equally valid, do you feel basically fine?
It's hard to say.
Is it? Really? Is it?
I think I would feel basically fine.
Do you?
Yeah, I think so, because maybe Trevor's turned over a new leaf. Because all he needed was someone who loved him to make him give up the drink and the drugs and the illegal dogfighting ring.
Yes, maybe. What's another possibility?
I don't know. I'm so tired. Just tell me what to do.
Nora, I can't tell you what you should do or should not do. All I can do is help you look at the decision yourself, look at it head on, your loving husband and kids on one side, your arsonist, dog-fighting stalker on the other, and see what feels right.
Tell you what, cough once for Trevor.
No, listen.
And twice for Patrick. Thank you, Dr. Aston. Thank you so much.
Just a cough.
Oh, was it? I thought you were saying stay with Patrick.
Yes, I was saying Patrick. Obviously, Patrick. Trevor's a psychopath. Stay with your loving family and stop deliberately screwing up your life.
OK. Right.
It's one point of view you might want to consider.